I think the knock on Meta and Google is that they are not listening to their users as much.
Hmm. Well, would you say that with Gemini? Because I mean, think about how we all talked about Google 2 years ago, and think about how you think about Gemini now, and they're best in class at a lot of places. I mean, they've obviously had recent success with Nano Banana. I don't know if they thought they were going to have that success or not, but they certainly that's been a highlight or whatever. So, do you still think that, Beth? Do you feel like Google's not listening, or did when they sort of what was it 2 years ago when we heard all about like whether it was true or not about all these internal meetings of what do they call it, red alert, or whether there was a term they used for it or whatever, and they were like, yeah, no, there's some serious like internal meetings happening about Google about why they can't seem to succeed, and this is even like post Bard, but sort of early Gemini in that area, whatever. Do you? I'm just curious to like you or Andy. Do you guys feel like they're still not, or have they? Do you feel like they've learned their lesson in pivoting a bit here?
I feel like Google is so huge that listening can't just be one tiny department in
Sure.
this context,
Yeah.
right? I feel like NVIDIA is a tailor and Google is Walmart, right?
Mm.
Google, listen to people about their shoe department. Excellent. That doesn't mean that the rest of Walmart is suddenly really customer
Right.
focused,
Yeah.
whereas NVIDIA is. I
So
do
here,
love
here's
what they're doing with Gemini. Yeah, Andy.
here's a counterpoint that at the Meta level, not Meta the company, but the rise above. Let's go to the 70,000 foot level. So when you're in a transformational period, do you really want to focus purely on what the customers are asking for, or do you have to anticipate? I am going to say, as DeepMind has, about what's happening in the future and way beyond what the customers out there could even know that they want to ask for. And I think that that's Google's strength. Google with DeepMind is putting things out there that are ahead of the game, not in response to the game, and or gamers in response to the gamers, to take your point.